The UK Climate Resilience Programme is a strategic priorities funded research programme that's been trying to do research to better prepare the country for a changing climate. So it's particularly focused at how do we adapt as a country and how do we build resilience.
The programme has three main themes. The first is about trying to understand what the climate risks are for the UK and how you communicate those risks to different communities. The second one is about how we manage those risks. And the third one is about how you work with organisations to think about how to develop climate services that are suitable for those situations.
The Met Office has several roles in the UK Climate Resilience Programme. Firstly, we carry out some of the research, building on our skills in weather and climate. Secondly, we commission others to carry out research. We're already seeing the effects of climate change on the UK. It's affecting people's lives, it's affecting businesses, it's affecting infrastructure and nature. The UK Climate Resilience Programme is helping us better understand that risk. The programme is innovative in how it looks at the physical science, but also how it brings in a greater range of disciplines and how it brings in both the users and the scientists.
This programme needs to engage with both communities and decision makers because ultimately they are the ones who have to take long-term decisions about how to adapt to a changing climate. So central government has a key role, but communities across the country will be exposed and sometimes vulnerable to a changing climate. So it's really critical that we engage with them.
Risky Cities, we are working to assess the effectiveness of arts-led engagement for working with communities in order to raise climate awareness and drive climate resilience.
My performance is called Who You're Going to Call. I've really been thinking about roles and responsibilities in terms of resilience and adaptation. I hope the audience will come away with an awareness that more needs to be done. Everybody has a part to play.
The Urban project spanned the duration of the UK Climate Resilience Programme. It was delivered and led by the Met Office, so we started off with just one or two local authorities and developed an understanding of their needs. And through that we started to build some products such as the city packs that were very much aimed at raising awareness. We started to build greater depth and started to develop some more specific products such as for heat resilience and also understanding flooding better. The feedback from the local authorities has been that the city packs have been really useful in terms of their internal conversations around net zero and around how to create a local adaptation plan.
As part of the MAGIC project under the Community Action for Water, we went to Bilton Community Primary School and the kids would show us how they store water to reduce the flow of water into the combined water system, which prevents flooding in the end.
I think the UK Climate Resilience Programme is important because it investigates a whole range of different climate risks across different sectors and tries to create research outcomes and tools that are, I guess, decision relevant to a whole range of different decision makers and practitioners.
The UK Climate Resilience Programme has produced a wealth of fantastic resources that practitioners such as myself can use in practice. And we're really looking forward to working with the UK Climate Resilience Programme champions, as well as the research network and community of practice that they've created to inform and influence our adaptation programme going forward.
The UK Climate Resilience Programme is already being used to help build and boost resilience. It was used in the UK's climate risk assessment. It's being used to help understand whether there is enough water for our energy needs as we move into the future.